Create real conversations in your mind. Let us begin with an important truth. You do not need another person to practice speaking English every day. You already have the most powerful speaking partner with you, your mind. Many fluent English speakers talk to themselves. They do it silently, they do it out loud, they do it while walking, driving, or thinking about their day. This habit is not strange, it is powerful. When you create real conversations in your mind, you are training your brain to think, respond, and speak naturally in English. Imagine this simple situation. You wake up in the morning, instead of thinking in your native language, you say in your mind, "Today is going to be busy. I have work to do. I want to stay focused and calm." This is not practice from a book. This is real English used in a real moment. Now imagine another situation. You are alone, but you imagine someone asking you a question. They ask, "What do you do for work?" In your mind, you answer slowly, "I work in an office. I manage small projects. I enjoy my job because it allows me to learn new skills." This is a conversation, even if no one is there. Your brain does not care if the conversation is real or imagined. It still activates the same speaking muscles, the same sentence-building process, the same fluency pathways. This is how children learn languages. They talk before they talk correctly. They imagine conversations before they speak confidently. Now let us go deeper. To create real conversations in your mind, you must add 3 things: context, emotion, and reaction. First, context. Do not practice random sentences. Practice situation. For example, you are ordering coffee, you are explaining an idea at work, you are disagreeing politely, you are telling a story. Say in your mind, "I would like a coffee, please. A small one. No sugar. Thank you." Then imagine the response. "Sure. That will be $3. Now you respond again. "Here you are. Have a nice day." This back and forth is important. It teaches your brain how conversations flow, not just how sentences exist. Second, emotion. Do not speak like a robot. Add feeling. Imagine you are excited. "I'm really happy about this opportunity. I've been waiting for it for a long time." Now imagine you are frustrated. "I understand your point, but I don't completely agree. I think there is another solution." Emotion makes language stick. When emotion is present, fluency grows faster. Third, reaction. Real conversations are not planned. They change. So train your brain to react. Ask yourself questions like, "What would I say if someone interrupted me? What would I say if I forgot a word? What would I say if I needed more time to think?" You might say, "Let me think for a moment." That's a good question. I'm not sure, but I believe. These phrases are powerful. They buy you time. They make you sound confident and natural. Now let us talk about daily practice. You do not need 1 hour. You need 5 to 10 minutes many times a day while brushing your teeth, while walking, before sleeping. Describe your actions in English. "I'm brushing my teeth. I'm getting ready for bed. I feel tired but satisfied." This may feel simple, but simplicity builds fluency. Over time, your inner voice will change. English will stop feeling like a subject. It will start feeling like a tool. And one day, something beautiful will happen. You will speak English out loud, and your sentences will come without force, without translation, without fear. Because you have already spoken them hundreds of times inside your mind. That is the power of creating real conversations in your head. And this is how fluency begins. Even when you are completely alone, speak aloud every day. Even if you feel awkward, let us talk about something many learners avoid: speaking out loud when no one is listening. At first, it feels uncomfortable. It feels unnecessary. It may even feel silly. But speaking aloud is one of the most powerful habits you can build if you want to speak English fluently without a partner. When you speak in your mind, your brain is working. But when you speak aloud, your mouth, tongue, and voice begin to cooperate. Fluency is not only mental, it is physical. Many learners understand English very well. They can read, they can listen, but when they speak, their mouth feels slow, their words feel heavy. This happens because the speaking muscles are not trained enough. Think of it like this: you can understand how to swim by watching videos, but until you enter the water, your body will not move smoothly. Speaking aloud is entering the water. Now imagine this simple moment. You are alone in your room. You look around and say, "I'm sitting at my desk. It's quiet right now. I'm thinking about my goals." No one hears you, no one judges you, but your voice hears you. Your brain hears you. This connection between thought and sound is essential. At first, your voice may sound strange, your accent may feel strong, your sentences may feel slow. This is normal. Fluent speakers did not become fluent by staying silent. They became fluent by hearing themselves speak again and again. Now let us talk about how to make speak aloud feel natural. Start small. Do not give long speeches. Speak in short, clear sentences. For example, "Today was busy. I felt tired but productive. I want to improve my English." These sentences are simple, but they build confidence. As confidence grows, sentences grow longer. "I had a long day at work, but I learned something new, and that made me feel proud." Now you are not just speaking, you are expressing thought. Another powerful habit is talking about your past. Say, "Earlier today, I finished my work late. After that, I went home and relaxed for a while." This trains storytelling. Storytelling is a key skill for B2C1 fluency. Now talk about the future. "Tomorrow, I plan to wake up early. I want to use my time better and focus on my goals." When you can speak comfortably about the past, present, and future, your fluency becomes flexible. Now let us address fear. Many learners fear making mistakes even alone, but mistakes are not a sign of weakness, they are a sign of growth. When you say something incorrectly, your brain notices. Next time it adjusts. Silence teaches nothing, sound teaches everything. Do not stop when you make a mistake. Continue speaking. Say, "That wasn't perfect, but I'll try again." This mindset changes everything. Now imagine this: you speak aloud for 5 minutes every day, not fast, not perfect, just consistent. After 1 week, your voice feels more comfortable. After 1 month, your sentence come faster. After 3 months, silence feels strange. English becomes part of your daily rhythm. You begin to trust your voice, and when you finally speak to another person, something surprising happens. Your mouth already knows what to do. Your brain already knows how to respond. Your fear is small because this is not new anymore. You have already spoken hundreds of times, alone, calm, prepared. Speaking aloud daily is not about being loud. It is about being brave in private, so you can be confident in public. And this habit, simple, quiet, powerful, will move you closer to fluent English every single day. Don't use daily life as your speaking partner. Many people believe they need another person to practice English, but in reality, your daily life is already a perfect speaking partner. Every moment of your day gives you something to talk about. When you wake up in the morning, there is language. When you prepare food, there is language. When you walk outside, think, feel, or make decisions, there is language. You do not need to invent topics. Your life provides them naturally. Imagine you wake up and say, "I just woke up. I feel a little tired, but ready to start the day." This simple sentence connects your real experience to English. Now you brush your teeth. The water is cold. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee. This is not practice from a book. This is real English connected to your body and environment. That connection is powerful. When English connects to real life, it stays longer in your memory. Now imagine you are working. You can say, "I'm focusing on my work right now. It's challenging, but I'm learning." Even if no one hears you, your brain is learning how to describe reality in English. This skill is essential for upper intermediate and advanced speakers. Fluent speakers do not translate in their head. They describe what is happening as it happens. And you can train this skill alone. Let us think about emotions. During the day, emotions change. You can say, "I feel stressed right now. I'm proud of myself for finishing this task. I'm a little disappointed, but it's okay." This kind of speaking builds emotional fluency. Emotional fluency is what makes your English sound human, not robotic. Now think about decisions. "I should finish this first. I'll take a break now. I don't want to rush today." These sentences train natural decision-making language. This is exactly how native speakers think. Now imagine you make a mistake, you forget something, you drop something, you feel annoyed. Say it. "I forgot my keys again. That was careless of me. I'll be more careful next time." Your life becomes a conversation, and the best part is this: your daily life never runs out of topics. You never say, "I don't know what to talk about," because you are always living. Now let us talk about thinking aloud. Thinking aloud is not strange. It is powerful. When you think silently, English stays passive. When you think aloud, English becomes active. Active English builds fluency. You might say, "I'm not sure what to do next. I need to think about this. This feels like the right choice." These sentences may seem simple, but they train natural rhythm and flow. Now imagine walking outside. "I like the weather today. It feels calm. There are more people than usual." You are describing the world around you. This skill is extremely important for conversation. People do not speak only about ideas. They speak about what they see, feel, and notice. Now imagine the end of the day. You sit quietly and reflect. "Today was productive. I handled stress better than before. I want to improve tomorrow." Reflection builds deeper language. It connects English to your inner voice. And when English becomes part of your inner voice, fluency accelerates. Now imagine this habit over time. At first, you speak a few sentences, then full thought, then natural paragraphs. Your English stops feeling like a subject. It feels like a tool. You are not practicing English anymore. You are living in English little by little. And when someone finally speaks to you in English, you do not panic, because you already speak every day. You speak while walking, while thinking, while living. You are never silent. Your life is your partner. Your voice is your teacher, and English becomes part of who you are, not something you perform. Build consistency, not motivation. Many people wait for motivation to practice English. They tell themselves, I'll speak when I feel confident. I'll practice when I have energy. I'll start when I feel ready. But fluency does not come from motivation. Fluency comes from consistency. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel excited, other days you feel tired, distracted, or lazy. If you depend on motivation, your practice becomes unstable. But consistency is different. Consistency means you show up even when you don't feel like it. It means speaking a little, every day, without pressure. 5 minutes today, 5 minutes tomorrow, 5 minutes the next day. This small daily action creates momentum, and momentum creates fluency. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wait for motivation. You don't say, I'm not in the mood. You do it because it's part of your routine. English should become the same. Not something special, not something stressful, just something normal. When English becomes normal, fear disappears. Now imagine a simple daily speaking routine. You wake up. You speak for 2 minutes. You talk about your day. Later, you speak again while walking or resting. No pressure, no performance, just repetition. This repetition trains your brain to accept English as familiar. Familiar things do not feel scary. Now let us talk about bad days. Some days your English feels slow. Your words feel heavy. Your sentences feel broken. This is normal. These days are not failures. They are part of growth. On these days, consistency matters the most. You still speak. Even if it's simple, I'm tired today, my English feels weak right now, but I'm still practicing. These sentences themselves are progress. They teach honesty. They teach persistence. Now imagine skipping practice for 1 day. It feels small, but then 2 days pass, then a week. Suddenly, English feels distant again. Consistency prevents this gap. Even 1 minute is enough. 1 minute keeps the connection alive. Now think long term. After 1 week of daily speaking, you feel slightly better. After 1 month, you feel more natural. After 3 months, your confidence changes. Not because you worked harder, but because you showed up every day. Consistency builds trust with yourself. You start believing, I can rely on myself. I don't quit easily. I'm improving even if slowly. This belief is powerful. It removes anxiety. You stop rushing. You stop comparing yourself to others. You move at your own pace. Now let us talk about perfection. Many learners stop because they want perfect English, perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, perfect sentences. But perfection blocks consistency because perfection feels heavy. Consistency feels light. Consistency says, today doesn't have to be amazing. Today just has to exist. You speak with mistakes, you repeat words, you pause, and that's okay. Native speakers pause too. They repeat too. They hesitate too. Fluency is not speed. Fluency is comfort. Consistency creates comfort. Now imagine English becoming part of your identity. Not something you do sometimes. Something you do daily. Like thinking, like breathing. You don't ask, Should I practice English today? You just do, and one day, you notice something. You speak without planning, you answer without translating. You express ideas naturally. Not because of motivation, not because of talent, because you stayed consistent. Every day, even when it felt boring, even when it felt slow. Consistency is quiet, it does not look impressive, but it changes everything. And this is how people become fluent alone. Not with pressure, not with stress, but with calm, steady repetition. Day after day. Make English a part of your inner world. Many learners think English is something they use only when they speak out loud. They think English lives outside them, but true fluency begins inside. It begins in our world, your thoughts, your emotions, your quiet moments. If English exists only when you open your mouth, progress feels slow. But when English becomes part of your inner voice, fluency accelerates. Let us talk about thinking. You already think all day. You think when you wake up. You think while walking. You think while waiting. You think before sleeping. Now imagine gently inviting English into these moments. Not forcing it, not translating everything, just small thoughts. I'm tired. This is interesting. I need some rest. Today feels long. These simple inner sentences train your brain. They create familiarity. And familiarity removes resistance. At first, your thoughts may be slow. That's okay. You are not performing. You are not speaking to anyone. You are simply noticing English inside your mind. Now let us talk about emotions. Language is not only words, language carries feelings. When you feel happy, sad, nervous, excited, try naming the feeling in English. I feel calm. I feel nervous. I feel proud of myself. I feel unsure, but hopeful. This connects English to your emotional system. And when a language connects to emotions, it becomes natural. It stops feeling foreign. Now let us talk about imagination. Your mind already creates stories. You imagine conversations, you replay moments, you plan the future. Use this power. Imagine simple conversations in English. Imagine ordering coffee. Imagine explaining your opinion. Imagine introducing yourself. No pressure, no perfect grammar, just flow. These imagined conversations prepare your brain. So when real conversations happen, your mind says, I've been here before. Now think about silence. Silence is powerful. When you sit quietly, your mind is open. Instead of scrolling or distracting yourself, allow English to enter gently. Describe what you see. The room is quiet. The light is soft. I'm sitting comfortably. These moments train awareness. They slow your thinking, and slow thinking creates clarity. Now let us talk about self-talk. Your inner voice speaks all day. Sometimes it is kind. Sometimes it is critical. Change its language. Speak to yourself in English with kindness. I'm learning. I'm improving. Mistakes are okay. I'm patient with myself. This builds confidence because confidence is not loud. Confidence is calm acceptance. Now imagine English becoming familiar, not special, not scary. Just another way your mind works. You don't ask permission to think. You don't wait to feel ready. You simply think. This is the moment when English stops being a subject and starts being a part of you. Now let us talk about long-term change. At first, English thoughts feel separate. Then they mix with your native language. Then they appear naturally. One day, you notice something surprising. You feel something, and the English word appears first. You don't translate, you don't search. It's just there. This is fluency. Not fast speaking, not complex grammar, but natural accent. Now, remember something important. This process is gentle. You cannot force it. If you push too hard, the mind resists. But if you invite English softly, it stays, like a guest who becomes family. Every quiet thought matters. Every inner sentence counts. Even on days when you don't speak out loud. Your mind is still practicing, and this is why you don't need a partner. You already have one. Your mind, your inner voice, your awareness. When English lies there, speaking becomes easy, because speaking is only sharing what already exists inside. And that is how fluency becomes natural.